Little Kingston would be even more proud at what he's accomplished with the goals that he set for it so many years ago. And now today has come to fruition. This is the ultimate dream. Congratulations. Thank you.
By the way, Little Kingston was averaging 500 shots daily since fourth grade. You see Kelvin Sampson right there, the head coach at Houston, all smiles. And they call up Bella can ball. The younger sister. She's a Duke commit, by the way. Going to go play for Kara Lawson. Gatorade Player of the Year in Texas this year. So the competitiveness that you see from Kingston on the court comes from the family and that connection. And now he joins an Atlanta team where he can learn from C.J. McCollum immediately from day one.
Well, C.J. McCollum, they have guard play. They have wing play. They have young youth. He fits right in. If you're talking about a team, if you had to close your eyes and you would Kingston, you would say, Atlanta Hawks, let me play with them. Forget about what pick I am, but let me play with them because he will fit in instantly with them. He's a mid-range, high-volume scorer, probably the best in college basketball. He gets to his spots and he's a great runner. His defense also extends and it puts pressure on the ball. With a high IQ, you got to know who you are. It's like I think a lot of players come into the league trying to find out who they want to become. He knows who he is right away.
Look, for me, when I look at it, it's the speed. But the point that you make, if you play at Houston, you got to play defense. That is what Kelvin Sampson's going to make it very good.
Feel free to look at Molly.
No. That's the top first. He's the top first. It's okay. But that's why you believe he's going to fit in the Houston so well.
And defense, first right while he averages over 20 points per game against 18 ranked opponents. So he can fill it up. And next up is another team, of course, that we saw some transitions and a completely different head coach storyline is Dusty May, fresh off a national championship and just a couple days into his job as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks.
Same with Masai Ujiri, one of the best leaders in all sports, is also the general manager now.
Some big changes here. A year ago, Cooper Flag taken #1 overall, and now they have the 9th pick. Here's the commissioner, Adam Silver, with the Mavericks selection.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Morez Johnson Jr. from the University of Michigan.
There were 3 Michigan players from that national championship, and we were wondering, could one of them now go to Dallas because of that man, Dusty May, as the head coach?
Well, I am not surprised to see this pick. One, I like what Dallas is doing. I do like it. They have an opportunity to start over. You have Cooper Flag there. You have your centerpiece. Now can you surround him with the right type of players, the wing players, the athletic players? That's what they're going to need. I still think that they're going to need more shooting, but I love this pick for Dallas.
At 250 pounds, 7'3.5" wingspan, can carve out space, is extremely physical, has great touch. I mean, he's 7th in the Big Ten in efficiency. And when you think about his explosiveness, relentless motor that creates rim pressure all the time, and he creates vertical spacing. He has a high IQ playing with other guards and understanding space, Kenny, which I think makes him elite at rim protection and also expanding the defense from shot making perspective. Well, I think there's 2 things now in the NBA. Either you have to be able to shoot this 3 or defend the rim. And he defends the rim. And he also can defend it. So this is going to be a good fit for him playing for his college coach as well. It's like easy.
Switchable defender, well liked by his entire team. Morez is becoming a key player in Michigan. His hobby off the court displays his love for Legos.
Still Legos. Gotta go, my Lego.
My name is Morez Johnson Jr., and I like to build Legos. This is an Iron Man set. I actually built one just like this probably 4 or 5 months ago. It probably took me an hour to build this when I did. I have a bunch of different type of Legos. My favorite Lego set that I've built is the Pac-Man one, arcade game. I built a Spider-Man Lego set, Star Guide, Pikachu Lego set, a lot of different skylines, cities like New York, London. Building Legos make me calm. I kind of tune out the outside noise and just relax and build my Legos.
The love coming from mom and dad, Natasha.
Giving in the
the big hug and the celebration. You know, when he was in 6th grade, his dad told him that his height would come if he outworked everyone, everything would change. When he hit his growth spurt, there he is, getting the love from the other Wolverines. Waiting to hear their name called right now. It is Perez Johnson going to Dallas. He's with Lisa.
Perez, how much do you think your coach had a little bit to do with this bid?
This is the second day. I think he had a little bit, but not too much in this. But it's crazy, man. We got work to do. Back to work.
What does this moment mean to you?
This moment means a lot to me, man. I've been thinking about this since I was a little kid, and Dallas was the place I wanted to go. And it's insane that I'm actually going to Dallas.
And Dad, I can see what it means to you. Can you describe what you're feeling right now?
Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. He worked hard for it, though. Real hard.
And you told him back in 6th grade when he was doubting himself a little bit that you told him what he had to do to make his dreams come true. What was your message to him?
Just work hard, keep working, outwork everybody. You would make it.
And he was saying, like, you know, all the outside noise, you're going to catch up to him later. I'm looking at him.
So what do you think about following Coach May to Dallas now?
Man, it's insane. The Michigan Mass now. But I'm very grateful for this opportunity, man. And I'm excited to be with my coach. We won together this past season. Looking forward to winning with him in the Mass when I get there.
Looking forward to seeing you in the NBA. Congratulations to you all.
Lisa, thank you so much. You see the emotions, of course, from the announcement. To me, watching them play against Arizona, they were the best team in the country. Their physicality, he's NBA ready right now. Now, is he going to be the best version of himself? No. But can he step on the court against other grown men and use his physicality defensively? 100%. He has all of those tools, and I think Dallas is the perfect place for him.
Archie, you called the NBA Finals between Cat and Wemby, and he made a great point about you have to be defensively protect the rim. Think about it's probably the hardest position right now in the NBA. Not only to protect the rim, you also have to get out there and stop three-point shooters as well. And he has the mobility to do that on the perimeter.
Yes, you know, and you're looking from a bad point of view. You have Kyrie, who was a veteran point guard, but everywhere else you're kind of young.
Yeah.
And so now the decisions are going to be made about when do we try to win? Are we trying to win in 3 years, 2 years, or not? And that's what Zion Jerry was brought in for, to figure that out. I have no doubt that he knows the plan. It's just we'll figure it out, I think, by the end of the summer.
Okay, I'll bet you my serious. Dusty May's been a head coach there for 2 days. 2 days essentially. And he took the dude that he coached. So I think we're going to see more of a trend with college coaches, considering everything with NIL and raising capital and dealing with agents, transitioning to being more NBA coaches because they're better at finding talent.
By the way, Michigan's team, too, really big. Across the board. He led the team in rebounds, and he led the team in double-doubles. So he stood out, especially when he talked about that stat with the rebound and the hustle. And now we have the Bucks on the clock. One of 8 teams that have 2 first-round picks in this draft. And the reason why they've got that 13th pick is part of the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade. Here's their pick at number 10. Here's a look at the trade, of course, that we talked about briefly here. When you look at Milwaukee, you get Tyler Hero, you get Ware, you get Hopkins, plus you get a slew of assets and picks here. When you look at this team, where they should be going, what do you think?
Look, I like my guy, Brandon Burris. I like him. I think he's a very complete player. You guys talk about a lot about the Dylan Harper type, the ability to finish through contact, to be able to score in the paint, run in transition, create shots for others. I think, to me, he is the best player on the board left. So for Milwaukee, if you're in a rebuilding phase, and I understand you have Tyler Hero, you have other players, but we've talked about it. OKC, San Antonio, they have a lot of guards. Right now, you are in a space in this league where having a lot of guards, defensive guards, different opportunities, I think that is very, very important.
Yeah, I have to agree. And I'm going to see
Am I looking at my notes?
Wait, look at
Is he interrupted yet?
Yes,
Right now, let's go to the commissioner with the pick.
With the 2026 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Brandon Burris from the University of Arizona.
Brandon Burris. We've got one big fan right now as he goes to Milwaukee. RJ,
He's got the 12 pick.
this young man is outstanding. One of the things I love about this young man
athleticism to cause problems, but a well-balanced game across the board. Yeah, I think he has a little bit more physicality in terms of how he plays. Devin Booker much more skilled in certain areas. However, he was my in high school. He's from the Los Angeles area. I saw him a lot. And they were my favorite high school team that he played. He played like the 4-5. They were a very small team and they won the state 2 years in a row because his ability to just create and make things happen off the field.
Standing by, of course, is Burries with Lisa with much more.
Just hard-nosed. Brandon, you said that this game is bigger than you, and that you have to have multiple whys to play it. Just what were some of the whys for you wanting this moment?
My whys would just say, like, I want to take care of my family. You know, I want to inspire the younger generation that's next to come. You know, also I want to be something that's bigger than myself. You know, and just try to strive to be the best version of myself each and every day.
And you told your dad that this moment is ours. You said that both of your parents helped get you here, but you said, especially for your dad, this moment is ours. Why do you say that?
Because, you know, he grew up playing basketball, same with my mom. And I just want to make sure that they know that they can live through me. And I just try to make them happy every single day.
Mr. Bobby, what does it mean to you to hear him say that?
I could be honest with you.
That the moment belongs to both of you. That him being here belongs to both of you.
Oh, man, that's an honor. They put a lot of hard work in, a lot of sacrifice. He could have went down the wrong way, not listening, be really respectful, great character, and we really appreciate it.
Ms. Hannah, what kind of person are the Bucks getting in your son?
Well, somebody with a lot of integrity, who is a hard worker, who is dedicated, honest, has great character, and he's going to give his all out there.
Well, we look forward to watching him in the NBA. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Lisa, thank you so much. You know, Braden's first memory of playing ball, the YMCA with my dad when I was 3. Bobby played ball, Hannah played ball, she also played softball.
Yes.
So this
I'm surprised he didn't acknowledge that Jefferson, while being an Arizona guy, he had no acknowledgement. It was the best shot to win a title since that team.
It was only crazy. I didn't hear any acknowledgement from the Duke group.
That's right. Wait, 25 years ago, who'd you
I don't know. Somebody that beats really early. That's my advice to all of these young men out here. Not beat too early. He held that for an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, it's a credit to him to hold that there. Of course, we the national championship. And we got the Warriors on the clock right now. And by the way, I want to bring up one thing about Milwaukee. Not just Giannis leaving. I mean, they got a new head coach in Taylor Jenkins. There's a lot of completely different things with the Bucks that we've seen in the past.
That would be my only concern if I'm Brandon Burries. Is like, I don't know how we're going to play. I don't really know what we're going to do. I'm not sure how we're going to look, which means I'm not sure what to prepare for. And I think as an NBA rookie, knowing what you're preparing for makes you a better player faster. But he will have the ball in his hands. He will have an opportunity. He will play on a team that's rebuilding. They probably won't be as good as some of the other picks that are ahead of him. But he will have an opportunity to make mistakes without reprimand or consequences that are really high, so to speak, in his first year. He's got to find that veteran when you're playing on a rebuild team where everybody's trying to fight for money and time. I think Taylor Jenkins is good at setting the stage. Or have your family, because yes, I had a veteran too. I had a bad one. Oh, my God. I'm like, look, man, I'll tell you, after the game, we're going to do, I'm like, after the game, we're at Walmart. What are you talking about? After the game, right then I knew not to listen to that veteran.
Our next team on the clock, you don't have that with the veterans. That is Golden State. Of course, the question is the health of Jimmy Butler. We saw Steph Curry make a run, but Curry and Butler only played 83 games. Well, I should say they missed 83 games as we see Curry's little profile, the 4-time NBA champ, 2-time MVP. He gave us moments. We're like, oh, if they stay healthy, how far can he take us? But when you talk about the supporting cast, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough, but that's mainly because of the injuries. Jimmy Butler, if you look at their record the year before when Jimmy Butler first hit, it's the injuries that really sidelined their team. If you look at their per 48 numbers with all of the guys healthy, they're one of the better teams in the Western Conference. And I think that is the key part. Adding depth, adding some new guys that can play. You love Paczynski. You love some of the young talent they they have. They just need to get healthy and bring it all together. But that's the story with so many teams. Can you be healthy throughout the season?
Going to Golden State as a rookie can be heaven or it can be a nightmare. Because there might be a time when you need it a lot, or you might be one of those rookies who's going to play. So I'm interested to see who they pick, because then it will determine in my mind if they're going to play rookies this year. That's the question. Are they in win down mode? Yes. But Steph Curry on the roster, or they in? What is the balance between getting youthful talent? And that's my point about Kevin Sure. Can you play? Yes. Can I play today? And if I'm good enough to play, will you play me? Because you're going to have to let me play through a couple of mistakes. Yes, I agree. And that's the hard part. And I agree. I agree. Take my notes. Your notes have nothing to do with getting you play with the Warriors. Exactly. This really comes down to fit and maturity of the player that they draft. I'll handle bad nights as a rookie on a team like this. And come back. And well, you've seen guys that know how to play within a system, that can play around Steph Curry. There's certain guys that couldn't play around Steph Curry. Uber talented, know how to play basketball, but they couldn't play within their system. And they have to be able to find players that can do that. I agree in this reform with this guy here. The Golden State Warriors will take a player who can play off the ball, because they have two guys who dominate the ball. So it will be interesting if they have someone who likes to play on the ball. I do not believe that they will draft someone who needs the basketball. With that profile, who's the guy then, Jay Will? I don't know. I think they might go big. John Steinbeck is a guy 6'10", last player, has soft touch, can shoot. Oh my God, Michigan. Big. They got two Michigan guys still on the board. Yes. Right? Let's go to the commissioner and find out as the Warriors are ready to make their pick. With the 11th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Yaxel Lindeborn from the University of Michigan.
Lindeborn.
What a story. The 23-year-old senior from Michigan. And now they told me they want him to play right away. Yes. He plays off the ball. He's an elder. He's an elder player in college basketball. He's not 19. He's not 17. He knows his game. He's versatile. He can handle the ball. He can defend 1, 2, 3, and 4 at times. That's what they need. They need someone off their bench who can actually produce. And maybe if someone gets hurt, being starter minutes. So, yes, good pick. This is I want you to play now, young man. Right now. You see the long hog with his mom Giselle and tears coming, because this journey included so many stops, a future without basketball, and eventually on track because of the leadership of his mom. I mean, mid-major to where he finished to winning a championship. Just unspoken of. By the way, talk about a perfect complementary player to play alongside Draymond Green with his passing ability, because he can space the floor and play inside out. But again, the physicality, ready to play now. I know the league has changed in the last 40, 50 years. Why are you playing those kids? No, because I'm talking to Kenny. And so since the league has changed, you used to draft juniors and seniors, guys that were more ready to play, guys that can contribute. Now a lot of times they draft 19, 18 players, and there's time for development. He's a player that's ready to play now with championship players. I'm just speechless. The road to the NBA certainly has been a winding one for Yaxel, but one constant has always been his mom. Their special relationship capped off this past season with the national title.
My name is Yaxel Lindeborn. My relationship with my mother is like no other. She kind of set everything straight, telling me that I need to be better. I was 17 years old going into my senior year, almost not graduating high school. She felt like she failed as a mother. Hearing her say that made me very emotional, because I always thought that she was the best mom in the world. She's been having to work like two jobs at a time, 3 jobs at a time, just to continue to keep me and my 3 little sisters, safe. And she sacrificed a lot. She put her dreams, her goals aside to give me a better life. And I wasn't, using that. They definitely lit a fire under me and just do a lot more for the family. She's been diagnosed with cancer. Seeing her persevere from all that, it provides a lot of extra motivation. For me to hug my mom after the national championship meant a lot. Now, she spoke about these moments with me way before I even believed it. Tú eres más fuerte que tu imagen. So it's basically like, you're stronger than you think, you're better than you think. I wouldn't have been able to push through if it wasn't for her.
Really, my favorite story of the night. Here's Lisa with much more.
I can see you're both still feeling it. Just describe to me, Axel, what's going through your heart right now?
I think most positive. I don't deserve to be here right now. I can see the path. This is like, I'm truly unworthy. I can't believe it.
You deserve to be here, but I saw you we all saw you share a long, tearful hug with your mother when you heard your name announced. Just what was she saying to you?
She was saying we did it. All the sacrifice that we made, we finally accomplished it. You did it. She's proud of me and she's so excited.
Just 6 years ago, you said you were kind of lost. You didn't see a future for yourself. Just how did that kid get here?
That kid got it because of her. She pushed a dream, forced me to go out there and step into the world and then become a man. I had no choice but to go out there and do the best I could. So I vowed every day to be a better man, be a better person, and just do the best I can for her. So everything I do.
And now your mom is facing a challenge of her own, battling cancer. Just how special is it to be sharing this moment with her?
It means everything to me. That's the least I can do for her. She's done so much for me. She's put her whole life on hold for my life, and I'm super proud of her for fighting so hard, and I'm glad we get to share both together.
Miss Giselle, how are you feeling right now? How are you doing?
Right now, I've been so blessed. It's a dream come true for us, for Dexter. And I think he deserves it because he sacrificed a lot.
How did you know that kid who seemed lost, how did you know that this is who he could be?
Because I know he has very potential. He was an amazing kid. And I know he's going to be great. Maybe have a dream. It's a dream come true. You want to be NBA? He's NBA right now.
You deserve to be here. We wish you nothing but the best, Miss Giselle. Hey, congratulations to you.
Lisa, thank you. Moms are the best. First to Mr. Zill, too. Yes, Zill. Yep.
You think Arizona Western College, a junior college, then to UAB, then to Michigan with Dusty May, wins the national championship. Now the 11th pick in the draft, playing with the Golden State Warriors. I mean, if that's not a story of a dream come true, come on. Yeah, I think the versatility of what he brings is going to surprise people in the Golden State area. They're so used to having the superstar, obviously Steph Curry, lead the franchise. But what they're going to see is someone who can he can do a lot of things similar on the offensive end with the ball handling and duties that Draymond Green does. He can run the show for you from the point forward position. But, he can shoot the basketball. He also gets to the rim. He's an offensive player. And before he twisted his ankle, I think in the semifinal game, he was on his way to be the MVP of the Final Four.
Wait, what?
Big Ten Player of the Year, can shoot the three, can grab the big board, also very outgoing. And now it's Oklahoma City, one of two picks here in tonight's first round. Let's go to the commissioner.
Papa, OKC pick. OKC pick.
In the 2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Adai Mara from Syracuse State.
Oh, dang. He looks tall.
Just think about
Funny,
the way they lost with Chet Holmgren and Isaiah, right?
that's where Hogan's from, Spain. I bet he knows it. He probably knows that battle against you.
In this draft with the size, strength, and shooting.
To counter Victor Wembanyama. Yes, 100%. And also, how do you have this kid on your roster at UCLA for 2 years?
Yeah, tell me.
For 2 years, you have him on your roster. And then all of a sudden,
7'3".
Golly.
Yes, we were developing.
He's 7'3", 260. That's what they needed.
Yeah.
Dominant players on a dominant team that won the national championship.
Let's go. We got it. Well, 7-3.
They got him for way bad Yoba.
Yeah. He is pretty tall.
Sending a message, considering what he experienced. Well, I don't know if it's a women
7 feet tall by the age of 14.
I think overall,
What?
Golly.
it's better suited to be a 3 and not a 4-5. So when you put him on the 3, now you can put him on
7
the
feet
perimeter
tall by
for
14.
extended minutes, 8 to 10 minutes in a game. When you have a young rookie like this that can come in and play right away.
Dad, Javier was 6'7", Jelly Mom 6'3". When he was a boy, he would buy 2 pairs of pants, cut them in half, and sew them together so they would reach his ankles. Lisa, take it away.
We know that you are an avid chef. That's what I'm told anyway, as you're joined by your parents. Congratulations to you all. Oh, look at that. Adorable. I know that you're an avid chef. Just, what's the recipe to turning a tall, skinny kid from Spain into a first-round draft pick?
I think the big one I would say if I had to choose is the consistency. That was the biggest play, the biggest thing that I had to do. Being patient, to be from that little kid right there playing with the basket to just being selected.
And you started playing pro ball in Spain when you were 16. Just how did that experience, plus winning a title at Michigan, how did that help prepare you for what's coming in the NBA?
Everything, everything that I've done during my
He speaks a
life,
different language, kind of.
since I was a kid, going to college, playing pro in Spain, all these things that really helped me to get where I'm at. So I'm very happy that I did it, and I'm very happy that I have these 2 people here just helping me through all this process.
Well, you're the 3rd Michigan player selected already tonight, so I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of fun tonight. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
3rd reigning champ to have 3 lottery picks since the lottery began in 1985, joining the Florida Gators in 2007.
They didn't talk to his mom and dad, did they?
No.
Maybe they didn't speak English.
As we continue with the Bucks on the clock, right after these messages.
He might still be growing too.
Yeah.
Minions and Monsters. Rated PG.
Didn't say how old he was, did he?
We're almost back. Supposed to be past the tip off. You okay, OG?
I like to see you guys hike a mountain at my age.
We're almost there.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted.
I got the game.
You got the game. Now, where's the rest of the team?
I get them.
Starch, you still on that hike? Alvarado's here.
I brought dip. Homemade.
Wish me had some snacks. Yeah. I found these berries.
Oh, very poisonous.
Yeah. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
I wonder how many more picks OKC's got. Like, they got the 2nd, 3rd round picks from him.
Pretty sure they have 2.
2 first-round picks.
Being a pro doesn't
Oh,
start
yeah.
under the lights. It starts
A
in
17.
where factor
The next
chefs
pick is
guide
17.
in balance. The way
17?
coaches find
Yeah.
some plays. Because what you put in
So it's 2 after Chicago
eat
second.
like a pro. What should I eat? Will this food spike my sugar levels?
Yeah.
How much have I want today? Too much, too little, or something wrong? Is it worth it?
Decisions. Answers. The Libre 3 Plus sensor, along with
Ready to
Libre
jump up
Assist, helps you predict the impact of food on your glucose, so you can make in-the-moment food FreestyleLibre.us.
Summer is back, along with Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken, seared peppers, and pure honey. Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is back, just in time for summer.
Jordan Klinger with McIntyre Law. You had a great night out. Now it's time to head home. You ordered a ride because you wanted to get
That
home
was a
safely.
good pick right there,
But
man.
sometimes what should feel safe becomes
I was
something
thinking they
else.
were going to do something like
If a
that.
rideshare driver crossed a line with unwanted touching, forced contact, or sexual assault, that is not your fault, and you have legal options. McIntyre Law is here to help. Call for a confidential meeting today at 777-7000.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra with the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. During GMC Truck Month, get 0% APR for 5 years on 2026 Sierra 1500 models. Plus, no monthly payments for 130 days. See your Oklahoma GMC dealers.
2026 NBA Draft continues on ABC. 1950 when the Celtics selected Chuck Cooper for the 13th overall pick. He became the first black player to be drafted. A month later, it was Matt Sweetwater Clifton. He was the first black player to sign an NBA contract with the New York Knicks. And on opening night 1950, Earl Lloyd broke the color barriers as the first black player to appear in an NBA game. Joining us today to help celebrate these pioneering achievements is the first overall pick in the 1960 draft, and that is the Big O, the legendary Oscar Robertson, one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. He played 14 seasons with Cincinnati and Milwaukee, MVP in 1964, 12-time All-Star, and something important to all three of you guys, the president of the NBA Players Association from 1965 to 1974, the first black president of any national sports or entertainment labor union.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Oscar is not only a pioneer, but he was a pioneer of business. Because it was right before the NBA All-Star game that he rallied the troops and said, we are not going out.
You'll try to get another big one or a little one?
And the Players Association. And his ability to
Think you'll get another big one or a little one?
I don't know.
If I get a little one, then I go in between his flip that mommy's leg, stick that between your legs real quick, right through there.
Monkey bones.
The team's pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Nate Heyman from the University of Tennessee.
He's on the phone right now. I got it. They got it. One more time. One more time.
He joins a team, a Milwaukee team that continues to rebuild and that has Murray's, and now they have Amen.
19 years old, 6'9.5", 6'11" wingspan. I call him a shapeshifter just because he changes the geometry of the court with his size and his length. Look, I know that Milwaukee because, Miami said
Where will they go for the young ones, ain't they? They all get the young players.
He's the one going to step in the shoes of Giannis. With the size, the metrics, the measurables, all are somewhat similar with how he covers the court and also his ability to attack the rim. But the difference is going to be this version of what we're seeing in drafted is not the version who he's going to be. Where you might see an A-Cup, or you might see even a Peterson or AJ Johnson. So we see what the version could be. With this guy, he might go 2 or 3 more inches. We don't know what version we're going to see in 2 or 3 years.
Solo shot of his mother as well. Nate traveled to Rwanda this past summer to gain a better appreciation of what his mother endured to get out of a tragic situation.
My mother was born in Rwanda. Fortunately for her, she was able to get a scholarship to become a nurse and get out of Rwanda before the genocide happened. However, she did lose a lot of her family members. She went back to Rwanda for UNICEF. That's where she met my father. He was Peace Corps working with Catholic Relief Services. I went back to Rwanda this past summer before my season at Tennessee. I got to see the genocide memorial.
kind of just opened my eyes to the perspective of, what these people have gone through and what my mom means to me, what she's gone through and how strong she was in spite of what she went through. Let's go to Lisa with much more with Nate.
Nate, first I want to ask you, when you got drafted, we saw you on the phone. Like, who were you talking to?
Talking to the Milwaukee staff. Super excited to have me. Met with those guys a couple of times, so we're super excited.
Now, you said that no one gets to decide the type of player that you are, only you. Just when did you decide that you wanted to be an NBA first-round draft pick?
I would say probably my, when I first started playing basketball with my brothers at the park, just realizing how much the game means to me, but how much it brought us closer together.
And this is your moment, I know, but I know that you also wanted to share it with your mom because of everything that you went through, just your difficult journey from Rwanda to the United States. Just what has your mom taught you about, what was going to be necessary to achieve something like this?
Yeah, I can get emotional speaking about it, but she's always supported me, believed in me. And you've seen her resilience and strength through it all. Just meant a lot. So,
Ms. Gottlieb, you escaped civil war in your home country. I'm told that you worked 3 nursing jobs to help the family. How did watching Nate walk across that stage, shaking the commissioner's hand, how did it make all of that worth it?
It made me feel very happy. I think he's a very good kid. He did everything. I told him to. We told him to. He listened, and he's a great kid. And that's made it easy for me as a man.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Enjoy.
Well, he, like I said, he has versatility. He has so much upside. The 13th pick hasn't always had that. Some guys up here. I was thinking other 13, but they're thinking those guys.
Jalen went 2. Kevin went 6.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you go? I went 13.
Go ahead. Go,
See, this is the thing. If you take the shot, have all the history, we're still teaching that to kids.
Some of the time it didn't work out.
Amen, by the way, he considers Kevin Durant the GOAT. When you look at his size and length, and we had, Jay will talk a little bit about that wingspan. Standing Rich is second among forwards. He can continue to grow.
Well, he can continue to grow, but also it's like when you talk about filling out, when you talk about defensively, the ability to make plays, whether it's steals, block shots, deflection, these are the things that are key. I'm talking about on all 3 levels. He has the ability to guard there. And also, he can be he's a ball handler. And he's very methodical. It's an old school approach, Kenny, too. He'll just put you on his hip and walk you down the court. He understands how to play the game like an old man.
And by the way, Jimmy Haslam also is the owner of the Bucks and big donors of Tennessee. And he's seen a lot of big men on the
floor. These guys are going to get to play. He and Murray's will get to play next year. They'll get to play through mistakes. They'll get to learn the league. And when they come back in their second year, they will be really efficient. I think the first year, you're feeling out everything. You're trying to figure out who does what. Then now you have a scouting report. And they will both get a scouting report a lot faster than some of the other guys that will be drafted from 13 and beyond. What an interesting cast of individuals in Milwaukee now between Tyler Hero and company, and now the young squad. Like, how do you keep all that together?
We'll find out more, too, with Taylor Jenkins as their new head coach as well, as they move on from the Giannis era as he goes to South Florida. And the Miami Heat will try to fill out that roster with Bam Adebayo and Giannis down low and inside. Right now, we have the Charlotte Hornets that are on the clock here with the 14th pick. And they hit a jackpot a year ago with Continental. And then they had that little run where you're like, they can do some damage from the outside. When you see them right now, what do you anticipate?
Well, they have almost everything that they need. You have Continental. You have Brandon Miller. You have so much talent. I think you start looking at more depth. I'm very, very excited to see what direction they're going to go.
All right, we'll find out 5 seconds away. But at these sides, let's go to the Commissioner, Adam Silver.
We have a trade to announce as part of a deal to be finalized later. The Miami Heat are trading to Milwaukee Bucks the draft rights to Nate Amen, the 13th pick. And with the 14th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Hannes Steinbach from Würzburg, Germany, and the University of Rotterdam.
This young man, you talk about the size that he brings in Washington, a forward center, 22 double-doubles, tied for the most in Division I. Averaged 18 points and 12 rebounds. No, outstanding. He won the Euros, the under-19 over in Germany, played with them. I love seeing players that play international basketball. A lot of American players, they come over here, they get summer workout, but they're not able to play. When you're 16, 17, 18, you get to go play for your country, and that helps with your development. That helps playing against strong, older men. Those are the things that, in my opinion, having that ability helps you play quicker when you get to the league. Led the NCAA rebounds. Hannes has quite a family connection with one of the NBA's greatest players, the 2026 All-Big Ten star. Even tries to replicate the moves of this NBA Hall of Fame.
I first met the ability when my father played Dirk in Würzburg. My dad actually used to take Dirk back home from practice and stuff because he was too young to drive, so I think they were really close friends back in the days. Yeah, in Germany, I think almost every young basketball player is a big fan of Dirk, so when you get to the gym after practice on football, everybody just kind of tries to replicate that move.
Dirk with that patented one-legged step-back jump shot. How many points did he score like that in his career?
I try to get out and make a little bit up to Dirk. I don't think anybody has a ton of faith like Dirk, but I'm trying to be like him.
You see Dad Burkhardt, his reaction, just a proud papa as the celebration continues for Steinbach. Much more. Let's send it over to Lisa.
Hannes, you were the first freshman since 2008 to lead the nation in rebounding. Other than being tall, which you are, just what are the Hornets getting in you that makes you such an elite rebounder?
I think just my energy to always go to the ball and always press the fence, but always want to finish the play on defense. And it's just my intuition and reading the glass.
And we have a message from a very special friend we want you to take a listen to.
Hannes, congratulations, my man. Another kid from Würzburg in the league. Incredible. I've known you since you were born. I've followed your journey, and I'm super proud of you, how you handle everything. Enjoy this moment with your family. Well, speaking of, I'm so glad you didn't get your dad's athleticism and hands. Enjoy this moment. Congratulations.
So I've got to ask, sir, if he didn't get his skills from you, where did he get them from?
From the mother.
Okay. That makes sense. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. Thank you.
If you're wondering, Mom, Petra, of course, by the way, the dad played, and that is Burkhardt, professional basketball in Germany. So this continues here when we talk about the excellence. 13 games with 20 points and 10 rebounds, trailing only Cameron Boozer for most in Division I.
I know it's hard for RJ now.
You see his dad's hand?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about size, because their 1, 2, and 3s are pretty much set and shown. But at times, Miles Bridges has to play full consistently. So now that can move him more on the perimeter, and when you put him into the game. And so I think this is to give him some more flexibility and versatility.
Okay, you mentioned size. We're going to bring some size. How about some Carolina Duke muscle guys that were AAU teammates, and they went 3rd and 4th overall in tonight's draft? Boozer and Wilson going to join us live on the set after these ABC stations.
Boozer, that's probably something he drinks a lot, though.
Plaques was kind of my theme song. Now with Benzellix, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Benzellix targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation.
Most people got 100% clear skin. Some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to, before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to say, I'm back to clear skin with Benzellix.
Ask your dermatologist about Benzellix, also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
Every morning, bossing new Ben Franklin's wicked smart, so it's that's in the black spot. Making discoveries, just thinking was free. He was famous for his which I'm in the French overseas. Calling for the wrong, so 100 other things. When asked, what's your key, he say, that will get you weed.
Morning, Pete. Coffee's on and your Uber's on its way.
Alexa, I've been thinking, maybe I should just go by Peter now?
Peter Davidson. Not bad.
Sounds like I'm going to try and sell you an extended warranty.
How about Petey?
I know a dog named Petey.
Little P or Big D?
Oh, what about Double P?
You want to go by PP?
You know what? I think I'm just going to stick with Pete.
Pete. I like it.
I like you too.
That was Pete Davidson.
Operation Pizza is a go. Ready? Throw!
What? 3 new Toy Story 5 personal pizzas from Papa John's. Order 2 or more for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Nice work. That's how you make a pizza.
See Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5, now playing only in theaters. Rated PG.
On the court, players are always raising the game. When everything is on the line, you see what a team is made of. The team at St. Jude has helped raise the overall childhood cancer survival rate in the U.S. from 20% to more than 80%. When one team works together, there's no limit to what can be accomplished. That's the difference you can make. Join Team St. Jude today.
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a charming British actor. But I do know this. Right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile. They'll give you $400 plus pay off your phone up to $800 when you switch. And with T-Mobile's price guarantee on their experience plans, they won't raise the price of your rate plans for 5 years. Join T-Mobile and I guarantee you won't look back. And that's a guarantee. Am I saying guarantee too much? I feel like an actual lawyer.
Are you with us tonight?
It is DNA Fest with rocking collaborations. Russell Dickerson featuring Benoit, Richie Wilson featuring Ella Langley, Cody Johnson featuring Brothers Osborne, and more. Presented by SoFi. Thursday on ABC. And welcome back to the NBA Draft 2026 here on ABC for the second time tonight in the first round. The Chicago Bulls. Thiago Splitter is their new head coach. They're on the clock, and here's the commissioner.
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Dalen Swain from the University of Texas.
So the Bulls went with Caleb Wilson, 4th overall. Now they go a Texas guard, Dalen Swain, led the team in points, rebounds, and assists, as well as steals per game. 22 games in the SEC where he had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Jay Will, what do you think of this pick?
I like his size. I like his frame. To me, this is a sleeper pick. I don't think a lot of people had it. Due to his versatility and how he can defend. Obviously, Marcy Graham, a new general manager in Chicago, revamp in Chicago. A lot of people have questions around what is next for the Chicago Bulls. I think this is an interesting pick. There's upside here. I think this is a pick, obviously, a long-term stat play.
It's funny you use the word upside because it felt like the only time we use upside in the lottery is when Caleb Wilson was drafted. So Bulls with upside.
Well, and this is the thing, when you look at the Chicago Bulls, they finally kind of broke everything down last year. They traded Cody, they traded a lot of their players away because they were stuck in that in-between round. They were in the play-in multiple years. So I like that they've kind of decided to move young. They're going to bring in wings that they want to develop. They're going to play, and this is going to allow, like you said, Kenny, to make mistakes, to play through them. That's where they are currently right now in their franchise. Draft players, if they can improve through mistakes and develop. And after the trade, when they sent to Minnesota, when they traded to Minnesota, that's the spot he's going to fill. So they needed another wing, another guard who can create off the dribble. Now, can he do it today like Kasumo? No, maybe not, but he will. And he has the ability to kind of learn that and play like that way. I'm surprised he didn't go with LeBaron Feinline.
Alabama. He's best available right now. Dalen Swain going to Chicago. Much more. Lisa, take it away.
Dalen, all Hoopers dream of being a first-round pick. Just how did you know that you belonged?
All the work I put in, my journey, my family, my upbringing, they always kept me focused on the right things. They kept me locked in. I'm just super grateful to be here.
Miss Constance, take a look at when you see that little guy up there. Just what do you already know about your son that the NBA is about to find out?
Any task that he's given, he kills. He absolutely dominates that. So this team is lucky. Like whatever goal they give him, he'll kill it.
And Dalen, why does it mean so much for you to be able to share this moment with your mom tonight?
I just know how much she sacrificed for me. She dropped everything that she had to give me the life that she thought I deserved, and she did a great job. If I could do it all again, I'll pick her in every lifetime. So I'm super grateful.
Congratulations to both.
Thank you.
Lisa, thank you. Moms, again, I'll say it's a theme. They're the best. Nothing better when your mom believes in you before you even realize that you can do anything. And that's what we're seeing tonight. 30 dreams come true. Duke, Carolina, I put that conversation on hold. RJ, sorry, you're going to have to take a seat back and enjoy this. As we take a look through the years at Michael Jordan, Kenny Smith, Vince Carter, some of the stars on the other side of this rivalry. Grant Hill, Jay Williams, Jason Tatum. And then tonight, going 3 and 4, Cameron Boozer and Caleb Wilson. AAU teammates that Kenny saw them play together. And they shine together, and then they shine together tonight on the big stage here, Kenny.
Well, the two most prolific forwards in college basketball last year were these two guys. I count AJ as a wing. And they did not disappoint. Every game got better. And this is going to be an interesting time with these two guys in the next decade. They'll be linked together, Duke, Carolina, but they'll be linked together as guys trying to go to win NBA championships possible.
What's up, boys? What's up, guys? What's going on? About to sit down with us, and that is former AAU teammates. Pick number 3, that is Cameron Boozer. Yes. The Duke product going to the Grizzlies, and then it's Caleb Williams, the North Carolina product going to Chicago. Welcome, guys. Congratulations on a fantastic experience. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Caleb Wilson, of course, feeling really good right now. By the way, I mentioned this. The last time we've seen only 2 other Carolina kids that go to Chicago in the first round, Kobe White and Michael Jordan. When you hear that, what goes through your mind?
It's exciting, I got some big shoes to fill, but I feel like I can do it, so I'm just ready to go.
Well, can we keep this a little interesting?
Yes.
What's up, Tar Heel? But let me ask Cameron the question. I got my this. RJ, you sit down. Yeah. RJ, wait till, we'll wait a while. But, Cam, this will be the first time you play basketball in the last 8 years without your brother. How different is that going to feel? Forget about everything else. He's not going to be in the same city. He's not going to be in your room. You're playing without your brother for the first time.
Yeah, it's going to be sad for sure. But I think, for both of us, we have no problems at all. We're both great players. We got great feel. I think it's a huge opportunity for him. His whole career is going to play with me, being the best player on the team. So for him, to have a huge opportunity to step up and have a big year.
Caleb, you and I have had a lot of moments throughout the course of the season, games that you played at, games that you even didn't play at, but you told me you were going to play, even though that happened with your hand. Rich Paul has raved about you as a player. What did you find out about yourself that maybe your game didn't get a chance to show in the regular season that you found out that coming into the draft?
I'm a great shooter. Honestly, I've worked a lot on my jump shot, and then also.
Caleb, hold your thought right now. Let's go to the commission. We're going to find a teammate here for Cameron.
Yeah, I like
The
that.
16th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Bennett Sturt from the University of Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Shooter.
Yes, sir. the biggest stage, he was fantastic during the tournament.
Yeah, he was fantastic. His ability to play makers was ball second and none in college basketball. You know, he's able to find people. He's able to get his own shot off at the same time. This is a really good pickup for Memphis. You know, and this now traded again via all these different ways they got to where it's going to get. But this is a really good player, and he's really skilled in his position. He's going to come in. He knows what he's going to do. I would say 13 and down, they're not developing. These are guys who've done it, but maybe not. People feel that they can maybe have a super high ceiling. The two guys up here, we're expecting be franchise players.
The ceiling is the roof for these two guys.
I think he's a bucket man. This dude is a grinder. Great little reference, by the way. I heard that we called him for that. But I think he's a great addition because of his positional size and also his ability to knock down shots from the outside. His extremely high IQ. So you can see the way that Cameron plays. He's such an elite passer. That a guy like that can space the floor and also defensively can strap up.
Yeah. By the way, we just got word that Sturch is going to Oklahoma City. Wow. Oh, that's talk about a high and a low. Wow. It's crazy around here. Hey, welcome to live TV at the NBA draft. Just when you thought he was your teammate, get more information versus that trade comes in as this develops as the night continues here. By the way, we talked a little bit about your guys are teammates.
Wait, Kev, can I finish my question again?
Please do.
What about your game that's transformed that you don't think people know about that you found out?
Definitely my shooting for sure, and then also just my ability to play make and create opportunities for others.
I would say this, Caleb, watching you, and we get the start, add passing to that. People didn't know you were a great passer like you were this year.
And right now, I'm going to pass it on to Lisa with much more.
So apparently Bennett already knew that he's been traded, so we can skip past that. But Bennett, just tell me, patience and loyalty, that's always been a big part of your journey. Just how have those two things played just such a huge role into getting to this moment?
I mean, I think it just starts with my faith. First off, all glory to God. He's given me a platform, and I just want to use it for him the rest of my career. And just raised that way, being around my family that way, just learned about loyalty and didn't want to leave that.
You've been around your head coach, Ben McCollum, every step of the way. Just why was that so important to you, and how has that impacted your game?
I think he just cared about me more off the court. Like, he cared about me as a person, and he just made me a lot better basketball player. And man, he pushed me, and he's part of the reason why I'm here today.
And really quickly to your brothers, I know you guys have a lawn mowing business back in Kansas City. How much more can you charge now that your brother is a first-round pick?
That's a great question. I don't know. We'll talk to our sources. We'll get with you on that. But I guess we can charge a lot more now.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get on that. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much.
Lisa, thank you so much. You're back on the set with our third and fourth picks overall. That is Cameron Boozer and Caleb Wilson. Time for the State Farm Fantasist question of the night, guys. All right, huge milestone, of course, no doubt. Who's the first person you want to thank for helping you make this dream possible, Cameron?
For me, it's nothing to do with my mom, man. You know, it's sacrifice day for me. You know, everyone's talking about my dad. His part of my journey, but my mom's there from a night-to-night basis, you know, sacrificing time, money, traveling with me everywhere. She never missed a game my whole entire career, you know, whether it was traveling for an AAU or my high school team going somewhere or we're going to drive 4 hours to Orlando. Like, she's there with me every step of the way, so definitely my mom.
Your mom still ran the ball in on the beach tournament at one time, and I still have a bone to pick for an 8 o'clock game when our flight landed at 8:15. I still have a bone to pick with her about that schedule.
Caleb, how about yourself?
Probably my dad, honestly. You know, he coached me up until like the 8th grade, so you know he's always been there for me. And my mom was just important too. She's helped me become the person I am today. So it's really been a support system. So I mean, it's definitely my dad though, just because of him coaching me.
I do have one question. You guys, you know the Carolina team from Durham thing. Just say, you can say it out loud. I'll say it. The Duke thing. There you go. You know, you guys were teammates and grew up together in so to speak. Did you guys keep in touch during the regular season?
With that rivalry, I was at Chapel Hill a couple of times. You know, we were send a picture eating out there. Yeah, but I mean, you know, we play together, we won together. You know, we're gonna have that relationship. Obviously, we're on the court, we're trying to compete and take their heads off. But I mean, this is my guy for sure. Super proud of him.
Okay, we got a moment here. I have to come over because we're not going to give this to RJ. He doesn't know how to handle absolutely cards here. Pretty cool moment. This is your first professional basketball card as a Grizzly. That's tough. This is your first basketball card in the NBA as a Chicago Bull, presented by Topps Now. Why don't you guys sign your first autograph as a Grizzly and as a Bull for this moment?
And keep it, don't get it out there.
Gotta keep this thing clean here.
Gotta frame that.
Soft edges. Do not want soft edges. By the way, this will be for fans that are collecting at home, inserted in random packs right now on Topps Now. Released today. Look at that. Can we get a view here? Can you guys show that to the camera? Wow, that is tough.
You are a pro, Kev. Wow. You guys do not get your first card. Welcome to the NBA.
Make sure we secure that the right way. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations, man. Happy to see you. I got some nice white candy. What we got on this?
Topps Now, please.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Hold on. Hey. I got it. We have to do that for we can get
We're going straight. Going up.
Thank you guys. Congrats on this.
Going to see the Tracker Fair.
As we continue the NBA draft here on
Just popped up
ABC.
the recorded trade.
This next pick, of
Recorded
course,
trade?
talked about a trade here. We thought a pick was going to Memphis while we had Cameron here. This pick is actually now going to Memphis, even though you see Oklahoma switch. Sturts is going to Oklahoma City. Memphis is on the clock right now. We'll hear from the commissioner in a matter of moments. You mentioned Phylon, best available player right now on the board.
Still available, dynamic guard that can score from anywhere.
That's the white guy.
Okay, let's go over to the commissioner, Adam Silver, right now.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ebuka Okori from Stanford University.
Ebuka Okori is one of the coldest guards in this draft. RJ, you made mention of Kyrie before. He has Kyrie-like feel to him when he dances with the rock. He's a little bit undersized, but can shoot the ball. I caught multiple of his games at Stanford during the ACC tournament. When I tell you, this is the sleeper pick of the first round of the NBA draft. Like, that's what this is. That's how talented this player is. He can get a shot up against anybody. Elite scorer. Is good at angles of attack. Has different array of shots.
Pretty short,
as well.
He is a cold-blooded assassin. By the way, we have an update. This pick is not going to Memphis. It's now going to Detroit. Oh, wow. So Corey now joining the Pistons as part of another trade.
He can play outside. Kate Cunningham.
I don't understand.
Being number two, I'm telling you, like, he's going to get a lot of playing time because of his shooting ability and his passing ability.
But his shot creation. He didn't have enough shot creation in Detroit. So much was put in Kate Cunningham's head, and he delivered. Tobias Harris was outstanding this year. Had one of the best postseasons of his career. But they did not have enough guys that could create shots, not only for himself, but also for others. When you talk about dancing, he's one of the best at it. But ultimately, that is something that Detroit needed. I'm not surprised.
Well, the one thing that, and this is not a, if you take it, you watch this guy play in college, you understand what I'm saying. He reminds me of Brevin Knight in terms of the toughness and the way he scored. Like in college, Brevin Knight was a scorer. This guy's the new age of that because he has the dance material. But he is a great pick. This is going to be fun to watch.
Both parents, we saw the emotion, Nigerian immigrants, alumni of Harvard University, and Lisa is standing by with Ebuka.
Ebuka, what's it like when you hear the commissioner call your name as a first-round draft pick?
I mean, it's everything I've dreamed of. Since I started playing basketball, it's always been my goal to get here. And to just see it happen in real time, it means the world to me.
Now, what was harder, leading the ACC in scoring as a freshman, or telling your parents that you didn't want to go to Harvard?
Probably leading the ACC in scoring as a freshman. Yeah,
Leaving harder than also hard too, though.
I think they're over it now, though.
Yeah.
Congratulations to y'all.
Thank you so much.
What a special night. The young man averaged 23 points last season at Stanford. We'll be back with much more than 2026 NBA draft after these messages.
Why? To go live? Why?
This is the last one.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
you don't
KFC
do it.
Supergirl Ultimate Meal.
Instructions say leave on ledge. Give a girl some room.
What?
Also, don't put the dog.
I can make it with a cat.
Hey, someone has the zoomies.
KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal.
Don't ever be doing that.
Supergirl sauces.
Don't ever be having your phone on when other people hear you when I'm on talking.
See Supergirl in
You
theaters.
ain't hearing what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect nobody. You don't ever do that. Turn what you got turned on. Turn it off.